just waiting for your name to not be called. So when it was, my heart was in my throat. Yes. I was like, no, that's my name.
Yes.
No, that's the thing that I came here for, except for I'm not ready to hear my name.
Y'all ready for some fun? Oh, y'all ready to laugh? Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, I want you to keep that going, 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 keep that energy going. Make some noise for your first artist of the night, Jasmine Burton!
Shop, I only got 3 minutes. What's up? How y'all feeling? I'm in LA. I'm from here, but I'm in town from DC. I live in DC now. Yeah, I'm happy to be back home, but I had something crazy happen to me on La Cienega. This really angry homeless man came up to me, and he was like, hey, miss, do you have $1? I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I don't have $1. And he goes, well, if you don't have $1, then give me this, and went to grab my vagina. This is the thing. I couldn't really process the assault portion of the engagement because I was more so in shock that when he found out I didn't have $1, he thought the financial equivalent of that. I'm like, no, sir, I don't have $1. He's like, that's fine. I know something of equal monetary value. That fucked me up. I'm like, you think I'm worth $1? That's rich coming from a homeless man. That's fucking crazy, and it doesn't make any sense. I'm not worth $1. That doesn't make any sense because I literally just gave it out for free last night. I am from LA. I live in DC now because of my job outside of comedy. I'm actually a lawyer, which is pretty fun. Thank you. I do. I appreciate that. I love being a lawyer. It's the only word I let white people call me with a hard ER at the end. This is the thing. I had a crazy realization at a work conference recently that I need you guys to relate to and understand. I feel like we as a society have become way too accommodating of vegetarians on the menu. Do y'all remember when this was a niche group that we were allowed to bully and shame and tell to go eat grass in the corner, They're taking over whole menus now and I can't stand for it. I was at a work conference and 6 of the 8 dishes were vegetarian. That is an insane ratio. There was literally a vegetarian paella. Y'all know that's a seafood dish. You guys, I was so pissed off, it made me finally understand what it's like to be a white person in America. I fucking get it now because I was looking at that table full of vegetarian dishes and I was like, ugh, these minorities have taken it too far. Before I continue, wait, make some noise if you're a vegetarian. Woo. That's disgusting. Usually it's a white woman, and I'm actually not gonna talk shit about white women in this joke. I love y'all. Y'all are my guilty pleasure. I consume you in bulk. I love you guys. This is the thing. White women are just great allies. Y'all seriously wrote the book on how to be a good ally. This is the thing. Y'all have gotten too fucking good at your job, and you're canceling shit I'm not ready to cancel yet. We need to hop on a Zoom meeting where you run shit by me, Seriously, I was in the car, and I was listening to Justin Bieber's new album, and my friend was like, hey, we can't listen to him anymore. I was like, well, shit, what did Justin do? She was like, he said the N-word in 2013. And now I'm rationalizing with her. I'm like, well, shit, can we give this nigga a pass? I love that shit. I love being a lawyer. It taught me that, white drama is different than black drama. Their catastrophes are different than our catastrophes. They were mad when Queen Elizabeth died. And they wanted us to be mad too, but we didn't know who she was. Right? That shows the cultural differences, because when we found out the Queen died, we were like, what? Latifah? Y'all were a blast. Thank you so much. That's my time.
Hey, listen, we're gonna keep the show going, man. Coming to the stage, man, is a motherfucking hitter from Nashville, ladies and gentlemen. He's been killing tours and shows all over. I want y'all to start clapping right now. Start clapping right now. Start clapping right now. Start clapping for Slick, baby!
I couldn't DJ. He knew that was gonna be my shit. What's happening at Laugh Factory? Look, okay, I love Cali. This motherfucker is beautiful. But this bitch high in a motherfucker. I swear, look, you know, motherfucker, I had a $30 salad. I tried to regurgitate that motherfucker and get back. Goddamn $30 motherfucking dollars. I see why everybody in shape. It's either live or eat around this bitch. She can't do both. What you want to do? Cuz gonna tell me, hey, cuz you going out there, man, you gotta be careful. Don't wear no red. Don't wear no blue. I said, all right. He said, don't do no orange or no yellow. I said, God damn. What you want me to do, show up with this bitch naked? Women, let me tell you something. Fellas, go on and just ride with me on this. I feel if we spend $300 on a day, pussy is implied. Well, don't think about it, $300 goddamn dollars. I say, where we going next? You say, home. Okay, look here. If you think about how every SVU episode starts off, don't it? Don't. He's sitting there, hey, Shelly, you want another drink? She's at this nice restaurant downtown. He done paid thousands, and she say, I'm ready to go home. But here come iced tea. There's an ST bag over here. That's probably another situation she didn't want to do it. Y'all ladies, y'all laughing. That shit ain't cool. Dick is cheap. Swear folk got dick is cheap as shit. Let me tell you something. Ladies, buy your man a meal. Buy this shit tonight. So he get in the car, he'll be like, shit, somebody trying to get some right there. You want me to look at that, don't you? I see you. I'm telling man, we cheap. I got taken out to dinner, bro. Took me to the movies. I said, oh my God, what do you want me to do? I was already naked. I was wondering what she was looking at me funny for. I was always taught you when somebody show you a nice time. I love y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all on this. My uncle was a raunchy motherfucker, but he told me some good things. And he always told me, he said, you know why a woman close her eyes during sex? Because even then, she don't want to see a man happy. Let me go. My name is Slick Baby.
Y'all make some more noise for Slick Baby. We gonna get this thing rolling. Y'all ready for your last act? Make some noise. Let me hear it. That's not everybody. Make some noise. Let me hear it. From South Carolina, y'all put your hands together. Welcome to the stage. Jazz.
Cut it. They ain't pay for that. That's extra. Okay. That's extra. How y'all doing this evening? Okay. I'm super excited to be here. I shaved my mustache for this. I know I'm not the only lady who had to do something with her facial hair in here. Where the hairy ladies at? Make some noise. We in here, okay? You don't realize it's a problem until you're like, man, I'm collecting tweezers like infinity stones. Y'all, I didn't realize until I was like, man, I got upstairs tweezers, downstairs tweezers, car tweezers, work tweezers. I got a set on me right now, y'all. I got tweezers on me right now. If a lady need to meet me in the bathroom, they warm, okay? I got you. A little bit about me. I just celebrated my 16-year anniversary. Stop. It's with T-Mobile, my cell phone company. I'm a single Pringle, okay? And I'm 36 years old. I know you guys probably can't tell because you know what they say. Black don't crack. It will stretch out a lot, okay? It's very elastic, but it's super... It's super weird because I'm 36 years old and people are like, you just need to jump in the dating pool. And I'm like, it's gonorrhea and glass in the dating pool right now. I don't want to do that. And like I said, I'm 36. That's a weird age to date. Like I can go younger or I can go older. Like I can date the father or the son. I may leave a family reunion with a great uncle. You mind your business, okay? But it's so weird because you have to be strategic. Like if you go young, they want you to have good knees and stuff. I was talking to this one boy. He was obsessed with Meg the Stallion. And for all you guys who are not familiar with who Meg the Stallion is, she looks exactly like me. Okay. Yes. Don't Google it right now. Go home, drink a little bit, then think about it. Okay. But he was Meg the Stallion. I said, look here, young cat. Let me tell you how good God is, okay? The Lord isn't going to give you what you want. He gives you what you need. Amen? Amen. See, he wanted a Meg the Stallion. He ended up with a Jazz the Mule. Okay, now, y'all laughing. Mules are sturdy. Okay, that was a good ride. I was like, you know what? I don't really got the energy for this. Let me go talk to an older man. So I went down to the local nursing home and I met Mr. Roosevelt. He's a good man. Did y'all know that you're not supposed to mix up their heart and they water pills? I didn't. He's in a hospital right now, but he just needs to be out by the 5th. Rent is due. So a little bit about me, you guys. I work with kids, and I'm not sure about the rules and everything, but I just feel like everywhere you go, you should teach people. Did you guys know in the state of South Carolina, apparently it's illegal to kick a child in a wheelchair? Did y'all know that? I didn't either. I hate when I tell people I work with special needs kids and they're like, oh, bless your heart. It takes a special person to do what you do, and that's a lie. It doesn't take a special person to do what I do. It takes an alcoholic, okay? And I know y'all probably like, ooh, she a little dark. I'm not. I got a question for y'all. You go to sleep tonight. You wake up with either A, another child, or B, chlamydia. Which one you gonna choose, okay? And whoever say A, you ain't no better than the rest of us, okay? Because we all chose chlamydia. I guarantee you. We all chose chlamydia. It's somebody in the back with herpes, like, chlamydia really ain't that bad. It could be worse. You guys, I'm finna get out of here, but before I do, I just want to let you, hey, stop, I only got 28 seconds. I got these little magnets, they're based off donations. They won't hold your life together, but you can keep it on the refrigerator for months. That bill you don't plan on paying, it'll stay up there. And you guys, my name is Jazz Gill. That's Jazz for Laughs, Jazz Gill. I wrote a letter to my unborn child. It says, dear unborn child, stay where you at. Love, mama. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
We're about to do first impressions, sweet spot. Now, what this means is that the Chocolate Sundaes right now has a current wait list of 4 years, okay? So people are getting booked for 2030. That's how you get on first impressions. That's how you get on the stage. So we created the sweet spot to let people jump the line. If they think they got what it takes, they've been putting in the work. We've seen them around town. This was created so people can kind of, get their stage time. You know what I'm saying? They're putting in the work. They think they got what it takes, and we want to support them. So, with that being said, tonight we're going to do the sweet spot right now. I'm going to look up one name. Boom. Okay, now I'm going to look it up. When I say the person's name, we want to clap, give them a lot of love. They're going to come up here, they're going to do their goddamn thing, and then we're going to base it off of that. All right? Y'all good with that? Yeah. Everybody good with that? Yeah. Okay, all right, we finna see motherfuckers. I don't know. This doesn't sound right. Shut up, nigga. All right, ladies and gentlemen, start clapping. For the sweet spot winner tonight, we got Aliyah Kanani!
What's up, y'all? What's up, Chocolate Sundaes? Big round of applause for yourselves, for being out here. It's nice to be here. I moved here recently. I moved to LA recently from Canada. Yeah. Often when I tell people that, they ask why. It's been cool. It's been cool being in LA. I've been discovering a lot about myself, You move to a new place, you discover so much. One of the first things I discovered moving to LA, I had no idea how Mexican I looked. Turns out I got a super deportable face. Because I'm Muslim and I look Mexican. That's a double whammy, y'all. I don't know what to do in LA. I'm so confused. Every time I see an officer, I'm just like, Salaam alaikum, my brother. Let me stay safe. I walk the streets of LA at night with a hijab just to be safe. Ooh, that was tough. I just felt everybody's assholes just... It's been cool, man. I know a lot of Canadians that don't travel to the U.S. anymore because they're all nervous, except for the brown ones because we're used to it. I mean, they've been finding us in the borders for the last 20 years, you know, random selections like Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Muhammad. Although I gotta be real, I did find it a lot easier to travel once I got rid of my beard. Just I used to get nervous, but you know, I'm a grown-ass woman now, right? 20 years ago, I used to get nervous, but you know, when you grow up, you realize at a certain point, you're not gonna change these situations. What do? You change how you react. Facts, right? You know, and now, like, I go through airport security, for example. You know, I go through airport security, go through the borders. They're patting me down. I used to get upset. I used to get frustrated. What'd that do? Just raise my cortisol. I change it up. I react different. Now they pat me down. I react with sound effects, like, oh. It really speeds things up. It really. Usually. It's been helping though. Like I've been changing my mindset. Y'all been meditating? You on that wave? Yeah, few of you. Yeah, right? He's not. He should. You should. It makes a difference, man. Like I feel like I can keep my zen in situations that used to get me fussed. Like I'll give you an example. The other day, in the middle of the afternoon, I got this unsolicited dick pic. Normally, shit that would ruin my day, right? But I've been so zen lately. You should have seen. I just so peacefully sent back a pic of a better dick. Shanti. I followed up with a cute little message, just positions filled. My boyfriend hates that joke. Because the pic I sent back was not of his dick. Y'all should have seen him. He came out the bedroom so angry. Like, why would you send me this? Ladies, that's the day I taught him consent. And today's the day I taught all the other men in this audience. It's been cool in LA. You know, I get a lot of where you from's. I've got that my whole life because I got a confusing ass looking face. I got a lot of where you from's from people, but especially in LA because they're all trying to figure out what kind of brown I am. You know what I mean? And I always start with Canada just to watch the disappointment wash over their faces. And then they go, no, but before that, where you from before that? And I go, before that, I'm from Tanzania, East Africa. Thank you. They're always like, oh, African. Okay, but before that. I'm like, fair enough. Before that, from India. And then this is always the reaction. Oh my God, you're from India and you're a comedian. Oh, honey. No, your parents must be so disappointed. I'm always like, yo, joke's on you. My parents are actually super dead. No. Guys, they died of disappointment. Thank you. He's so confused. Yo, my parents are actually super proud, bro. They show up sometimes just to support me. They're sitting in the back of the room. They're sitting in the back of the room saying, yeah. Right back there in spirit. This guy looks so disappointed. But you probably got parents, so go fuck yourself. I get a lot of questions. The other question I get a lot is because I talk about being a Muslim, and people go, "You don't really seem like a typical Muslim." And I go, "What's a typical Muslim? What you seen on the news?" Right? But it's true, you know what I mean? I try to explain to people. I think it's important we educate each other, you know. And I explain to people there's like a lot of different kinds of Muslims, you know. I'm what you would call a bad Muslim. You know, they'd say Muslims pray 5 times a day. I'm going to be real. I pray when I'm scared. And when I do, I hedge my bets. I'm praying to all the gods. I start with Allah, but I move on. You know, I'm like Jesus, Krishna, Kendrick, all the gods. I drink, right? I smoke, not cigarettes, right? The sex that I have with my partner is not halal. But I don't eat bacon. What? Y'all, that's the ticket. Let me tell you, I'm getting into heaven. Inshallah. You know, y'all been a lot of fun. I've been Aliyah Kanani. Thank you so much.
What up, y'all? It's your boy BT Kingsley here at Chocolate Sundaes, and I am interviewing the Sweet Spot. Please tell the people your name.
Hey, what's up? I'm Aliyah Kanani.
So, how do you feel? You got to do the Sweet Spot tonight. Name got pulled. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise.
Yes, how you feel?
You know, at a certain point, when you come enough times to Sweet Spot, which I probably come like a half a dozen times,
You're right.
you're just waiting for your name to not be called. So when
Yes.
it was, my heart was in my throat. I was like, no, that's my name.
Yes.
No, that's the thing that I came here for, except for I'm not ready to hear my name. Because, like, you know, you just start doing statistics. You're like, there's 173 comics.
Yes.
So the chances are
Very slim. Very slim.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the set?
I mean, okay, I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, keep it up.
I know it was okay.
Okay.
Because I do remember having an applause break.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that's not a lie. But I also remember the first minute wondering why the guy in the front row was looking at me like I stole his baby. Do you know what I mean? He was like, I was getting cut eye from the guy in the front row. And I was like, what'd I do to you, bro? I'm just trying to tell jokes.
Right.
And I also felt nervous, which is crazy. Because, like, not for nothing, but, like, I'm a professional comedian. This is my full-time job.
Yes.
It's been my full-time job for many years. I don't get nervous getting on stage. People ask me all the time. They're like, you get nervous on stage? I'm like, do you get nervous doing your job? No.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm good at it. I know what I'm doing. I get up on stage. I do the thing. But I felt nervous. I did feel nervous. I heard my name. I was downstairs. I came here later than I usually do. And I was like, oh, I think I missed the sign up, but let me try anyway. So I signed up. I asked Lani. She says, oh, no, not Lani. I asked the other woman that's there.
Yeah.
And she said, no, it's good until 9:30. I'm like, oh, cool. So I'm good. I made it in. At least I didn't waste my time coming. But there was a doubt that, like, I was going to get on anyway.
Right.
And I'm downstairs. Usually I'm upstairs watching the show, watching the people. I didn't get none of that prep. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to just stand here, even though whatever. And then I hear my name, I'm like, and I felt my heart in my throat, bro. And I'm like, what am I nervous for? Like, it's been years since I've been nervous.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. So here's
That's crazy.
I think this might be a first.
Okay.
And you guys go back and check the past weeks, but you have something that a lot of comedians do not have. Self-awareness.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I know you are that you've been doing this.
Yeah.
Because you know what a great set feels like. You know what an okay set
You
feels
know
like.
those people where they get 2 laughs and they're like, I crushed it, bro. And you're like, what are you talking about?
95% of the people
Don't
that
tell me
did
that.
the spot.
Don't tell me that.
95% of them. Everybody says that they killed it.
Really?
Yes, and they do not. But you
No, if y'all liked what I did, you should see what I could really do.
gotta see what I really do.
You should see.
I the set, and I had this conversation with you after. It was
Yes.
like, as you was up there longer, it got better, and that might be the season. It's like the more I'm up here, the more I feel comfortable. And I was like, you gotta try reorganizing the set, maybe putting some of the stuff at the end that was getting more laughs up at the top, because if you could win them over in the first 10, 15, 20 seconds, they'll kind of ride with you through anything.
You know, I really appreciate your feedback because what I've been finding, and I don't know if it's, I'm gonna make a bold assumption.
Yes.
That I gotta play differently in this room.
No. So urban rooms, and this isn't a black room per se. The comedy is urban. The room is mixed.
Yeah.
But you do have to perform and or control them.
Yeah.
So if you nervous, black people feel it.
Yeah.
This room will feel it immediately. Like,
That's
she's
true,
nervous.
though. That's true.
All the stuff that you did at the end was the punchlines were tight, they were quick, they were great. And that's why it was hitting so hard.
Right.
As you was, I was like, no, just put that at the front.
Yeah.
It opens it up, boom, I'm Muslim, and they're like, oh, she's great. Then you can go into whatever you want.
No, and I appreciate that. And I think that joke actually that I ended with about praying to all the gods.
Yes.
You know, Kendrick.
Yes.
That's actually that's a bit that I've had for a bit, and I've added some new tags to it. I
Yes.
really like it.
You're excited about it.
Yeah, it feels delicious when you come up with a new bit.
Right.
You get excited to say it.
Yes.
But I never, because that was a joke that used to kind of fit in the middle of some bits, I never really thought of it as putting it as an open, but as soon as you said that, I'm like, yo, shit, that is an opening joke. And that's facts. But the stuff that I open with, in my experience in America, I'm trying to talk about I always try to open with what's happening in the city. You know what I mean? So when I'm about to head on tour to Australia,
Yes.
when I'm out there, I talk about I'm like, yo, I'm a Canadian Australia.
Yes.
So I don't know if I can say whatever. Can I say anything?
Don't do it at all.
I'm like, I'm Canadian Australia. So I try to assimilate every time I come out here.
Yeah.
First thing I do, I meet people. I'm like, yo, good day, cunt. You know what I mean? And that pops off. So I always try to say whatever's happening in wherever I am. So I open naturally with a joke about ICE and how Mexican I look, because for me, that's addressing what's happening, out here in these streets,
Right.
what we're all working with. But I like what you said about letting them know who I am and putting that out in the front.
Because now we're talking LA thing. LA is a showcase city.
Right.
So very early on, very opening, very at the top of the set, they want to know who you are.
Yeah.
Early. That's not even a Chocolate Sunday scene. That's just a LA Hollywood.
Gotcha.
If this was Stand Up for Diversity or some NBC thing,
Yeah.
they want to know who you are really, really fast.
Right.
So and you're doing yourself a disservice by putting the new current hot thing right at the top, because every time you're starting off with a mystery. Now every city I'm in, it's a mystery.
Right.
Because how much time are you doing in Australia?
I'm doing my hour out there, but
that's
then
the other thing. You got more time.
I got more time to
because you're headlining.
Yeah.
But when it's a 5 or 10, or something, let me just go up here, do the shit on the works.
Yeah.
And get on out. That's what the spot is for. The spot is for.
I
should be on this show. I've been here before, and I would destroy this room.
I gotta say something else, though. It is a thing, and you know this.
Yes.
When you are doing comedy, and then you start getting used to doing longer sets, and then they ask you to do 5 minutes, you're like, 5 minutes?
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Like, I'm gonna say hello, and then I gotta get up. This guy's laughing, right?
Right.
5. What are you doing 5 minutes?
Yes.
But facts.
Yeah.
I'm gutted that this was the day I got called. Because I've been so over prepared every day I've come here and not heard my name called. And the day that I arrive,
no, you're good.
5 minutes before.
Let me tell you what else too. The people that are reviewing this tapes, outside of the audience that is watching, the people that are watching, they can tell the difference of she has material, she's seasoned, and that set was okay, but she'd probably do better, versus that person is not ready for the stage.
Yeah.
And there's a difference. And
as long as they watch past the first minute. I swear to God, I'll win you over.
Stay on there, watch the commercials, and keep supporting Chocolate Sundaes. Please tell the people where to check you out.
Okay, you can find me on my handles are my name, Aliyah Kanani, Aliyah Kanani, and I'm in LA now. You know what I mean? I'm out here.
Yeah, I mean, she already got the down. It's your boy BT Kingsley. Follow the page and follow Killing It Pod, even more importantly. But Chocolate Sundaes is where you at. Make sure you pull up to the show. You always watching online. Pull up to the show with your funk ass.
Pull up to the show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's sold out. Look at all the.
He's very good. You should come.
All right, we're going to get this thing going. I need that energy up before we do, though. Y'all ready to go? Make some noise. Let me hear it. If you got more than $1 in your pocket, make some noise. If you out tomorrow, make some noise. Keep that energy going right now for Anoushka Rava.
How is it going on Chocolate Sundaes? I'm so pumped to be here, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. So I'm half French and half Iranian. I always have one part hijacking the other. Oh man, because the French women, they fight to wear the veil, and the Iranians, they're fighting not to wear it. I want to represent both sides, so I just got my nipples pierced. I grew up in Paris, you guys. I'm 100% lazy, yeah. I looked into working at a supermarket because they accept that we practice any religion. I'm Jewish, Muslim, and Catholic. I'd be on holiday all year long. I have 3 cards to heaven. At least one will get me there. Yeah, I'll try the Muslim, doesn't work. Okay, I'll try the Jewish, doesn't work. Okay, I'll try the Catholic. If the Catholic priest is going up there, I'm definitely going, right? Oh, man. I'm tired about the Catholic guilt, you guys. I got all the guilt in the world. I'm over 30, no husband, and no kid. In Iran, I'm basically a criminal. Yeah. Over there, I'm wanted for being unwanted. But I try, you guys. I try. That was a slow burner. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, back there. Oh, man. I try. I'm on all the apps, you guys. It's tough. So for the Jewish, I'm on J Swipe. For the Muslims, I'm on Inshallah.
And for the Catholics, I'm on the forum of the far-right movement. Yeah, I'm everywhere, you guys. I just got my green card. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. Getting your green card right now is like getting a free ticket to the Titanic. Yeah. Except this time, it's not an iceberg, it's just ice. Yeah. Oh, man, you guys. Going for it, yeah. Okay, so, does anyone smoke weed here? Yeah, woo! I would have got a lot of clients in high school, you guys, yeah. I was in a high school where they were checking who was smoking weed, and I was the only one not smoking. So that's when I became a dealer. A piss dealer, you guys, piss dealer, yeah. This first friend, she came up to me, she's like, hey, can you please piss for me? And then a second friend and a third friend. I was like, guys, you're pissing me off. How much was the weed? $50, okay, $60 for my weed. I created a weed empire, guys. Yeah, I called it We Work. At parties, people were coming up to me. It was my nickname. They were like, hey, you got any weed on you? I was like, yeah, how much do you need? 20 mils, 60 mils, from this morning, this afternoon, alkaline, acidic, I got all the piss you need. If you look at the data from 2005, no one was high, but everyone had chlamydia. That was an easy job, you guys, yeah. Now I'm living tough times. Everyone tells me my dad's a DILF. Do you know what it stands for? DILF? Dad I'd like to fuck, yeah. This friend, she texted me, she was like, yeah, I dreamt of your dad. If he wasn't your dad, I'd fuck him. She's 29. I was like, dream on, girl, you're too old. Yeah. It's generational, you guys, because my grandmother for her second husband, he is 20 years younger than her, right? So if I follow the family tradition, turns out my future husband is still in high school. Yeah. I threw myself a challenge lately to run a half marathon. Did anyone do that here? Yeah, how was it? You don't recommend it exactly. It's the hardest shit ever, you guys. My God, I was like out of breath. Took me a week to recover. Oh, fucking hell. So yeah, so I trained for it and all of that. Do you know actually where the marathon comes from? Okay, so it's from a guy who ran from Marathon to Athens, 26 miles to announce the loss of Iran, okay? So if the Iranians hadn't lost, there would be no marathon. Yeah, the Iranians created the marathon. Yeah, it's in the name, I ran. It's a running gag. Yeah, you guys. Well, yeah, so he was talking about coke earlier, Tahir. I wasn't gonna go there, but like, okay. Has anyone had sex with a guy who was on coke and you weren't? My God, again you. I feel like we need to connect later. We have a lot of similar experiences. How was it for you? Great. Oh shit, I didn't think you would say that. No, because for me it was horrific, I swear. I would like to erase that experience from my brain. And for you too, was it great? You liked it? It doesn't work. Exactly, you guys. Oh my God. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to finish on that. So this guy, okay, he was on coke. I never took coke in my life. This guy was like, can you please suck my cock whilst I'm taking coke? I was like, he probably think he was some Pablo Escobar or something. But he really looked like Brad Pitt, so of course I did it. You know? I mean, I tried, because I mean, his erection was like an hourglass. You know, like this. Oh my God, every 2 seconds I had to get it back up. Right? Same for you? I was like, who's gonna pay for the chiropractor now? Oh my gosh, you guys. I've been Anoushka Rava. Thank you very much, guys. You're awesome. Welcome back on stage. Your host of the evening, Tahir.
Hey, what up, party people? Ron G. So listen, man, I must reiterate, this is not I can do comedy. This is I deserve to be on the main show. So if you sign up, make sure you have the confidence in yourself and your comedy to be like, hey, look, I deserve to be on the main show. If you feel like you deserve to be on the main show, please sign up. We welcome you to sign up. 9 to 9:30 every Sunday, man. Can't wait to see you.